You've been involved in a motorcycle accident. I'm the biker on your side. I'm Fran Hush, your attorney that rides. Motorcycle accidents get my experience, personal attention, and there are no fees, no costs, unless you win. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. Your rights are my fights, and I'll never settle for less than you deserve. If you've been injured in a motorcycle accident, please call me, 866-LAW-FRAN, or log on to lawfran.com.
Bikers Info USA, the first bikers app by bikers, for bikers, and it's free. National and state events, Sturgis and Daytona, Bikers Info USA. Every motorcycle manufacturer dealer listed. Biker products for you and your bike. Bikers Info USA. Find the places to go, places to party, places to stay at every event. Bikers Info USA. Download it now. It's free. Bikers Info USA.
Wildwood Antique Mall's 3 amazing locations to find your treasures in Florida. Vero Beach, Eustis, Wildwood. More than just antiques. Tons of rare collectibles, toys, books, vintage furniture, records, jewelry, and so much more. Open 7 days a week. Great staff, clean, and air conditioned for your shopping pleasure for the whole family. So put it on your bucket list because it's a must-see for these 3 locations. For more information, wildwoodantiquemalls.com.
Hey, it's the John and Heather Show coming to you. That's right, you, live from
our production studio, riding with this fine bunch back here, born to ride. Since it's Tuesday, let them have it.
Oh, I shall let you have it. That's right, it is Taco Tuesday, or affectionately known as
Tata Tuesday.
Tata Tuesday, baby.
How's everybody doing out there? We're going to have a good show tonight.
We've got,
okay, let's see who's online right now. We got Bruno. Bring Bruno on.
Hi, Bruno.
Hey, Bruno. That's our good buddy from Laconia. He always chimes on the show and lets us know about Laconia, which is going to be, click on the next one, baby. It's going to be the 10th through the 18th, and it's going to be the 100th anniversary. So
thank you so much, Bruno.
Thank you, Bruno. So if you're going to be in that area, You know, you need to check that out. We actually have some friends going to Laconia.
That's right, Chantel Williams.
Chantel Williams, our beautiful friend Chantel, will be riding there.
She's riding out right now with Babes Ride Out. We love you, Chantel Williams.
She's a hardcore rider. Chantel Williams currently holds the female long distance riding championship for doing 48 states in 23 days.
She gets them, let me tell you. Not to mention
no
she's
clue.
got a
5 times she's done it. 5 times.
yeah, and she's got a kick-ass restaurant
Chantel
in Sanford. So
Oh
you
my
got to
gosh.
check it out.
If you're
Really
in
great
Sanford,
restaurant.
If you're in Sanford and you like some good home cooked soul
And
food,
she does catering.
and she does catering now. I'll tell you right now, her cornbread
Yum.
is the best I've ever had in my life. Her cornbread, she actually sautés the cornbread.
It's sweet.
It's sweet.
It's
and
cake.
It's like cake. She sautés it. Oh my God. Oh yeah, look, Bruno. This year we're not going to be able to make it to Laconia. We're trying to.
I wanted to go, Bruno.
A little bit. We're trying to head up north somewhere else, and trying to, maybe try to do Sturgis. We're going to do the best we can for that. We are really trying.
We are. But we have other news before we get started
We're
tonight.
dedicating this show to a good friend of ours, David Hayes. David Hayes succumbed to cancer, and he was a very close friend of ours. And he was a producer, and he was with us when this show first started 4 years ago in 2019 when we first started airing this show. David Hayes, a good man,
We love you, David
biker,
Hayes.
really old school. I'm sure his girlfriend Laura's watching right now. He died peacefully in his sleep. And
with Laura by his side, who he loved very much.
I'm going to tell you right now. I mean, I'm going to tear up. I mean, I've never met Dave. We only had an online communication.
And FaceTime.
FaceTime, because he lives upstate New York. We're down here in Florida. And he has large groups, and he would start putting our names out there. And he helped us get our name out when we first started this show. Besides Ron Galletti at Born to Ride, David Hayes was the first one that actually saw talent in us and actually was able to put us out there. And our show tonight's going to be dedicated to you, Dave. I know you're looking down from up there.
We love you, David Hayes.
You're riding again, brother, okay? You're riding again. He was too sick to ride anymore, and he's riding again. And I'm not going to tear up because we're going to have a good show tonight.
That's right. Rock on, David Hayes. Rock on. Fly
on.
high with the angels, babe.
Angels now.
That's right. So we've got Donald Bren with us.
Let's see. That's one more down.
There we are, Donald.
Hey, how you doing, Donald? Nice to
with
have you
Get
on
Lit
the show.
LEDs.
That's right. If you need your bike lit, that's the man to go to. Get Lit LED.
That's right, guys.
Go look them up. Get Lit LED. Good person.
Yes, that's it. So let's tell you a little bit about what we've been doing these past few days. We've been so busy, guys.
Riding.
We've had an extremely lucky time where we were blessed with
Good
4 days
of beautiful 75, 80 degree weather right here on Memorial Day weekend. The ride quality this weekend is absolutely
fantastic.
Absolutely phenomenal down here in Central Florida. If you're in the Central Florida area, I think you got one more half a day tomorrow. Then it's going to start to get kind of crappy. Was this Bruno's back on?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, David Hayes. Thank you.
Thank you, Bruno.
Thank you, Bruno. Thank you very much. He was a good brother and a good friend to the show. So it's been wonderful riding weather. It's been great riding weather.
We rode for you, David.
We did. We probably did 700 miles over the weekend. At least.
Let's have it here, baby, for the ride.
Right there. At least 700 miles because we don't want to be called 20-mile Mike or 20-mile John or 20-mile
20-mile Mike.
Yeah, 20-mile. And believe it or not, I heard that there's a nickname for somebody out there because they do 20 miles. No. We rode with the little group that we start with that a friend of ours started.
A bunch of friends of ours.
Just you get. Hey, you want to go to you want to go to Gainesville today just to go have lunch and ride back?
Grab a burger. Let's go.
Let's do 150 miles to this restaurant. Let's go eat. Let's do 150 miles back. There's a lot of guys that like to do that, and that's how they like to ride.
And we like to do that.
I like to do that too. Plus, I needed seat time on my new bike and my Ducati.
And I just want the seat time on my bike.
And I'll tell you right now with the GoPros, I got the GoPro on the front of the helmet. I got the GoPro over here on the side of the helmet with that Ducati. I could zip in and out of those guys riding in a Harley group because A Ducati is a different ride, so I could get in there. And if it's going to be a long ride, I'll be on the Ultra. That's how we kind of decided. But we got a good video. It's about 13 and a half minutes long of ride footage of Heather, myself, and probably about 10 other guys that we had, and we went to Pirates Cove.
And Weirsdale. I can never say it right. Weirsdale. Weirsdale.
I guess you have to have no teeth to say it.
I can't. I don't have teeth. I can't say it right. Weirsdale.
You gotta have no teeth to get it out. Weirsdale. It's like that guy in that Mel Brooks movie plays in South. Here, sheriff is a ding. Sheriff is a ding. That was funny. Oh my God, you couldn't even have that movie now.
But it was a really neat place. Pirates Cove was really cool.
Yes. Donald's laughing.
We rolled up there. Of course, I had Vixen in tow on the bike with me. And she rides everywhere with us.
Vixen in the back of the bike, and
she's tired now.
Actually, what we did was I put some new securing devices inside the pet pallets that she has. I put actual linked small.
Yeah, we rigged that chains up right.
16 inches, hand pink, waving glasses, purple, yellow, diamond glasses. Whoa. Okay, click it on there. Let's see what Bruno has to say. Okay. Pink, waving glasses, purple, yellow, diamond glasses, purple, yellow,
body
diamond.
covered.
Green.
Eyes, hand, purple, piece, hand, purple, blue, piece. Okay, Bruno.
Okay, whatever you're smoking, brother.
I want some.
I want two. As simple as that. Okay, I'm sure that's probably a song. Great song. I guess it's a song. Yellow Diamond. I'm thinking it was the Beatles, but then Bruno, what is that?
Is that a song?
Is that a song, or are you just kind of wasted out there trying to just go get something cool to put on there? So
or are you deciding which glasses to wear
I don't
today?
think I had the right glasses on. I'm like this trying to read it. I'm getting to be an old man now. Me and my fake hip, I'm trying to read this from here.
That hip wasn't stopping you this week, I'll tell you that.
No. So anyway, just like I was saying before, we got great ride footage. It's about 13 minutes long.
And let's show it.
And I'm going to go and show that. Then after this, we're going to switch gears. We're going to go to another video that we cut and put out. I think he smoked
a little too much. Bruno.
Goofing around. Yeah, we got just think he's been smoking a little too much. What did you just say? What Donald say?
Yeah, just goofing around. All right. Well, let's show you the ride footage that we got from this weekend.
Actually, we got to switch it around.
That's right. Well, from before that, we're going to start off with Biker's Camp.
Yeah, sorry. I'm looking because I just looked down and realized that we have the wrong video of it. Okay, so that's just change that and reverse it. That's going to be the next video. The video we're going to show now is from the CARES run. How long is this video?
Biker's Care run is about, I believe, about 20 minutes. No, we'll go through it.
Yeah, it's about 25 minutes. We'll probably go skip through it a little bit for you guys, but this is one of our new videos out. What it was the CARES was is for abused children. No child should be unsafe in their house, and that is their
no child left behind.
No child left behind. No child should feel unsafe in their home, and this gives you awareness about abused children. Biker's Care is also they promote awareness about children that are being abused. If you see something, say something.
Don't just walk away. The best thing you can do is to speak up.
Yes, if you see a child being abused or you suspect a child being abused, see something.
Make that phone call.
Say something. Call any of the advocacy centers in this area. They have everything that you need to know, and we're going to be explaining a lot of the advocacy centers on here.
And you're going to learn a lot.
You're going to learn a lot exactly what they do and what CARES does, and how the founders became so passionate about children being abused, and because you'll find out that the founders come from abuse, and they don't want that to happen to another child.
They want to end this vicious cycle.
So we're going to go ahead and play this video first. We may skip through a couple parts of it, but I think you're going to like it.
So let's show that to you now. Let's rock and roll. Hi there, it's Heather with Born to Ride and the John and Heather Show, and we're here with Biker's Care, and we've just finished the pinwheel ride, and we're here with Ninja talking about this wonderful ride. That's quite okay, and we're having a great time. And Ninja's going to tell us all about what she's done in planning this awesome ride, what we're doing right now, and giving away some awesome raffle tickets. And what's going on? Tell us all about it, Ninja.
Well, this morning we started the ride over at the Sheriff's Department, Citrus County Sheriff's Department. I believe we got a count of 98 motorcycles this morning. So we started there. We end up here at the sheriff over at the Kitchell Harley at noon. We have all kinds of raffles going on over here. We have a gift card lottery. You put $20 in, you get $20 back. I went in on that one. We have some awesome prizes here. We have a 50-50 raffle. We have all kinds of stuff going on here. Music. We've got food over here. Just all kinds of stuff going on at this event for today.
Yeah, I had a great time talking to a few of your advocates.
Yes, all the people at the advocacy centers that we are covering today for the child advocacy centers are here to let everybody know what they do. These advocacy centers take care of all the kids, or as many kids as they can, in 4 counties, Pasco, Hernando, Citrus, Lake and Sumter counties. They take care of forensics and counseling, whatever these kids may need. 100% of everything we raise today goes back to these advocacy centers and the kids. 100%. We don't take a dime. Everything goes back to the kids.
I mean, that's just amazing. You're wonderful. You and your husband are amazing people. I know you personally, and you're just an amazing person. I mean, they would give their house to do this. The cause is near and dear to them, and you're just an amazing person for what you do to this cause. I love you so much for what you do. That's why John and I keep coming back and doing this. We love this ride.
Well, it's not just about any kid. This is about kids that have been in abusive situations. I'm one of those kids. I was sexually abused. I was battered. I was verbally abused. For 5 years, I was abused. My mother had planned. She planned it. I mean, she had everything to do with it. I got pregnant when I was 14. I was drugged down to a abortion clinic. I was made to get an abortion. I was beaten on the way home. When the man, her boyfriend, found out about it, I was beaten again. And when I recovered, I was beaten again. I would continue to get raped for 5 years. And when I was 16, I was kicked out.
And what kind of life is that?
When I was kicked out, when I got kicked out when I was 16, I said, that's it. I'm done with this kind of life. I don't want it for myself. I don't want it for my kids. Tired of the drugs, the alcohol, everything. So for me to be able to help these kids helps me.
You're amazing. And I mean, that's what it's about. That's what we're here. That's what we're all about, is helping these children find a different way of life.
Because they're all worth something. They don't think they're worth anything. They're all worth some help.
Exactly.
They're worth it to me. 24/7. I give these kids my phone number. You can call me 24/7.
What is that number, Ninja?
Well, we have a Bikers Care number, and then personally, I give my cell phone number.
Okay, what is that number for people to get in touch with Bikers Care? Bikers Care.
Yeah.
813 609 2457. Yeah,
I'm sorry, I forget.
That's okay. Whoops, hold on 1 second. Here we go. We got it right here. So sorry. Bikers Care. We got it right in front of us. Bikers Care, 813-609-2457. Bikers Care.
Also go on our website at bikers-care.org. We have information there. We have our Facebook page, which we have resources also there. If somebody messages us, we're willing to help anybody. We're willing to help anybody who needs some help.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, because your story is amazing, and what you do helps other people. I've seen it. I know what you do helps people, and this is what it's about. So everybody, please help. It's not just today. It's all year long. It's every day, 365 days, 24/7. So please help every day.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Yeah, you can donate anytime on our Bikers Care page. There's a link there for you to donate. If you need help, just give us a call, shoot us a message. We'll do the best we can with our resources to help you.
Thank you. And come on down and support us.
Bring your money.
Bring your money. Hey, it's Heather with Born to Ride and the John and Heather Show. And I'm here with Bikers Care, and we're just finished the pinwheel ride. We're here at Crystal River Harley Davidson. I'm here with Gina, and we're here with Lake Sumter Children Advocacy Center, which is one of the advocacy centers that the pinwheel ride is benefiting. And she's going to tell us a little bit about what she does at her center.
I am a senior case coordinator with Lake Sumter CAC. I've been there for about 3 years, and I just actually love it. I am actually a survivor of child molestation myself, so I feel like a superhero when I talk to these kids and I give them a voice for their abuse, and then it goes on to be prosecuted by law enforcement, and I just actually love it. Some of the kids, when they come to their center, this is the first time that they've really talked about it. So it really helps them a lot. In our center, we have an array of services. We have, of course, the forensic interviewing process. We have a medical examination where the children are all checked and they're evaluated by a nurse practitioner. And then we also have counseling in our center where the children, they can come back for services. They receive services on site, and they can also come back from weekly services for counseling as well.
This is all free of charge to the child, right?
Yes, everything is free of charge. The Lake Sumter CAC is a nonprofit organization. It's ran by local board members, and all the profits and the proceeds that we receive go directly towards the children that we serve.
And today's ride helps benefit this advocacy center. So everything that we're making today goes into the pot to help Gina's advocacy center and the children that she benefits. So you need to come on down and help. Right? Amen for your help. Thank you, sister.
Thank you. Thank you. And I just love what we're all doing here. I love the camaraderie. I love the reason why we're riding. And I want everyone to know that this is a great cause. And there is only one thing that we can do to stop it, and that's to continue to address it every day, every day, every day.
Amen. Give me a hug. Amen. Thank you. Hey, it's Heather with Born to Ride and the John and Heather Show, and I'm here with Bikers Care and the Pinwheel Ride. We just finished, and we are here with all the advocacy centers, and we're talking to all of them, and I'm here with the Hernando Advocacy Center, and they're telling me a little bit about what they do and how they help the children, and how this ride and all the proceeds is going to help benefit the children. So tell me a little bit about the Hernando Center and how you help children.
So anytime a report gets called into law enforcement or DCF, they get scheduled for a thing called a forensic interview and a medical exam. And basically, I'm the child advocate here and my therapist over here, Miss Caitlin. So we follow up and do trauma-focused therapy for these kiddos. So we schedule it as soon as they come into our center. Before they leave, they have an appointment. We also assist with resources and any assistance the families need, because this is a troubling time in their lives most of the times with child abuse. So we try to make it as easy of a process as we can for helping these kids and their families.
Yeah, and as I was learning, it is all free of charge. Yes. And that's why we're doing this today, is to help you all.
Yes, it is. That is an awesome thing for all the advocacy centers. It is free of charge, so it's one less thing these families have to worry about. They often ask me, what insurance do you take? And I'm like, it's free. And they're like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. So it is a great, great thing.
And I've been learning most of the time it is somebody that's close to the family that does these horrible acts.
90% actually is somebody they know or family member in our statistics.
It's like we want to take our kid and put him in a bubble.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes.
But that's also something we offer is education to the community. That way we educate families, we educate schools, we educate anybody that is in close reference to children. That way they are educated with abuse.
And you learn what to do if it happens to you. Because I've been learning also that unfortunately statistics say the majority it's a major problem. I mean, it's huge.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
It is.
I forgot what the stats were, but it's huge. It's rampant.
I think statistically under 18, 1 out of every 4. And I think honestly those statistics are pretty low. I think it's honestly under it's probably more 1 in 3. I'm under 18 and girls, at least girls, and boys it's underreported because boys don't honestly report. That's
gut wrenching. Ladies, thank you so much for what you do. God bless you and your work. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, everybody, it's Heather with the John and Heather Show and Born to Ride. And I'm here with Bikers Care and the Pinwheel Ride. And I've just come across Mo and all of her friends. They've just rode in and they're going to support this ride today. And she's going to tell us a little bit about why they all decided to come and support this ride. Hi, Mo. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. How about you?
Pretty good, thank you. So tell me a little bit about why you decided to come and support this ride today.
Well, we come to support the cause because at the end of the day, it is about the children. The cops need to be supported for what they do, not what their reputation is. And at the end of the day, it's all about the kids.
Exactly.
Take care of the kids. They got to be protected. They don't have a voice. So we are their voice. We all are their voice.
All of us. Exactly. And y'all rode in on these bikes here, which usually we have Harleys, but this time we've got our nice bikes here. I love this. And they go by a lot of different names, such as
Crotch rockets. What's the other stigmas that we have? Sport bikes, rice burners, death machines. Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Probably crotch rocket because it's right there.
There you go. There you go, girl. And you ride it like you stole it, right, baby?
Sometimes.
Okay. Well, I'm so glad that you guys are going to be riding with us. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot to the kids too, because like you said, they can't hear you.
No, they cannot.
You know, and a lot of times I've heard that it's somebody near and dear.
Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, there are some cases that you hear about after the fact, and it could be your right next door neighbor and you just don't know it because the kids are afraid to talk. But when you have people that are aware of what's going on, that can actually see the signs, then somebody may speak up for the child.
Hey, it's Heather with Born to Ride and the John and Heather Show, and I'm here with Bikers Care, and we're getting ready to get our scoots and go on out with the Pinwheel Ride. And I'm here with the Punishers with Stone Cold, and they've been nice enough to come on out and support us on our ride. And he's going to tell me a little bit about it and why you've decided to come on out and support us. Tell me a little bit about it, Stone Cold.
Well, we do a lot of fundraisers. We're actually a non-for-profit organization, and we do a lot of fundraisers and events, stuff like that, for a lot of the local events, and especially since this is local and it's law enforcement, and we're a law enforcement, motorcycle club. To us, this is near and dear to our heart. So, and it's for the local law enforcement, for the sheriff's office, and it's also for the abused kids, which you can't beat that.
No, so, I mean, you got to stop it. Sooner or later, we just got to put it into it.
Right. Exactly. We just did one for CASA for here. We raised a lot of money. I think it was, it was April 1st for the abused and battered women.
Yes.
So this goes right along with that.
Hand in hand.
Yes, exactly.
This is a wonderful organization.
Because a lot of times you end up having with the abused women in the same household, the children are usually abused as well. So
exactly. And I didn't know that, but I've learned that most of the abuse usually comes from a person that they know.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. It's a huge percentage of that. So
and that's really sad.
Yeah.
It's very sad because you trust somebody, you trust your caretaker, you trust your babysitter, you trust your aunt, you trust your uncle, and then you turn around and they're molesting your child.
Yes, a lot of people don't realize this doesn't just go for the organization. This goes to the children and the people involved as well, because you got rehoming, you got feeding, you got there's a lot of stuff that goes into that, not just for the organization itself. So
that's why they brought out the advocacy centers. They're helping 4 or 5 different advocacy centers also. So all of this money is going to the children, to the advocacy centers, all of it, 100%.
Yes, absolutely.
And your money is too.
Yeah, 100% of anything that we raise always goes to the organization and the people that we raise it for. And we try to keep it local. We're considering going with one national a year as well. But so far, we've been doing all locals to keep it, close.
Well, we thank you so much for coming out. Really, the Punishers got it going on. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You have a great day and have a safe ride.
Thanks.
Hey, this is Heather with Born to Ride. and the John and Heather Show, and we're here with Bikers Care. We've just finished the awesome pinwheel ride, and we're here with all of the advocacy centers, and we're learning a little bit about each advocacy center and what they do to help the children. And I'm here with Kelly and Jesse's Place, and she's going to tell me a little bit about Jesse's Place and what they do to help the children and how today's run is going to help benefit the children. So Jesse, excuse me. Kelly, tell me a little bit about Jesse's Place.
So Jesse's Place is a children's advocacy center. And what we do there is whenever there's a call that comes in to the Department of Children and Families, or maybe it might go through in law enforcement, we have a child protection team that we work with. And it's in our building there at Jesse's Place in Lecanto. We also have an office in Inverness. But the child protection team is there at Lecanto. And how we do things is those children that come in that have a case of abuse, neglect, anything like that, they will be seen by our child protection team. We'll go from there. And if that child warrants therapy, if they've been through any kind of trauma or abuse, we work with those children on child-based practices that are trauma related. Yes, that are trauma related. And we have therapists that are specially trained in that help those kids work through their trauma, to help them heal. And it's all free of charge to those families and those kids. And we have advocates that kind of help those kids and those families navigate the system, the court system, if it might be something that's criminal related. And that's.
Do you go to court with them if they need it? Do you help them through the system like that also?
Yes. So we have advocates that do that, and they work with the family and the court system, because the court system is kind of scary, right? It's hard to navigate sometimes. Yeah. So we have those advocates there that will go, and sometimes they speak on behalf of the children with what the children, have relayed to them. They work with those kids. They come in and they go into the court system, and they say, hey, this is what's going on. This is what needs to be done. So our advocates are responsible for that.
Today's ride helps you, like what we did. All the money that we're making is going to help you help the children.
100%, because all of our services to those children and those families are free to them. So we don't charge those families anything. They can be in therapy as long as they need to be, and they don't ever have to worry about if their treatment plan is going to be cut off by insurance, or if they're not going to be able to be seen, or the way it kind of works is even if a child comes to us and they're 17 years old, we will see them. Right. We will see them, and they can always come back to us. If they've been a client one time back in, say, 2010, they can always come back to us, because that's what we want. Is we want something that's safe, and we want something that makes them, want to be a part of what we do.
Yeah, because more times than none, also, abuse is a cycle.
Absolutely. Correct. Yes. We do everything we can to try to heal those kids, to try to teach them boundaries, to try to teach them that it's okay to say no to things. And just help them grow and heal and figure out what their trauma was, how it affects every single part of their day, and how they can have healthy coping skills and move forward.
How do people get in touch with you?
Well, we have a Facebook. We have our community outreach specialist that goes out into the community. You can always call Jesse's Place. Usually, if there's an abuse report, it's going to go to DCF first, because that's kind of where it starts. And we just do the trauma therapy services for the kids.
Awesome. Thank you so much for what you do. You're a godsend. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here.
Hey. So, what did you think about that? Tell me if that was not one of the most interesting videos if I do say so myself.
There's a lot of information about that. And I'll tell you right now, you wouldn't believe the amount of abuse that goes on in the community that is undetected, that people don't know. Like they were saying that supposedly 1 out of every 4 young women under the age of 18 is abused. And the numbers are probably more like 1 in 3, according to the advocates that were there.
It's terrible. And here, even where we are in Citrus County, which is a small little county, I mean, it's terrible. The abuse is terrible. We have child abuse. We have where they're snatching.
Child abduction too. Yeah, that's flipped from to human trafficking.
Human trafficking we have here. We also have flip with human trafficking.
Yeah, he actually caught someone.
Yeah.
One time. Yeah, he actually caught a trafficker.
So these things you can never. If you're wrong, you've made that call and you're wrong. You're wrong. Okay, big deal. You're wrong.
Yeah,
Whoopee. I've been wrong about 80 million things in my life.
Seriously, eat a little crow, but if you're right, you could have saved a child's life. And maybe
think about that.
Maybe even the wife, or sometimes it goes the other way. Sometimes men get abused too. It doesn't happen as often, but it happens.
It happens. So think about that. If you make that call, you could be saving somebody, and you could be helping somebody, saving somebody's life. So it's very important to do that. Make that call. Don't just let it go by.
If you see something, say something.
Yeah.
That's what the advocates were saying. If you see something, say something. It starts at DCF, and then from there goes down to the other groups.
Yeah. So we wanted to bring that to your attention, especially being a bunch of bikers. We take this to heart.
Oh, yeah.
We don't like our children being messed with.
We do not like our kids being messed with whatsoever.
Don't mess with our family. No.
Speaking of family.
Yeah, so on a lighter note, let's switch gears and bring this around. On a lighter note,
we're going to go into the ride that I shot.
We did some awesome riding this weekend. But before I go on, I wanted to see, we had some people chime on. And I got Marcus here.
Yeah.
Hi, Marcus.
That's Camp Easy Ride, right?
How you doing? That's right, from Camp Easy Ride. And Camp Easy Ride is fantastic, guys. In case you're looking for a place to stay, and you go to one of those kicking events like Sturgis or maybe Daytona Bike Week.
Look for a Camp Easy Ride. They have the tents already set up, the entertainment, everything there. Their tents are brand new, high quality. You can go right in there and you can do rural camping, but set up on like a venue.
Be treated like a king and queen.
Yeah, and it's really cool because even though you're in a tent, I mean, they got all kinds of activities and things. They do a whole mess of stuff. You need to go there if you want it. It's not expensive. Go to Camp Easy Ride, and you'll see them at a lot of these events. If you just want a rural camp, you don't got no equipment, you just decide to spend the night, whatever, go
there
to Camp
you go.
Easy Ride.
You can't miss it. Marcus, we like you. We love it. We love Camp Easy Ride. We will stay there also.
Yep.
That's all about it. So,
all right, so
back to the ride, my friend.
So we got some ride footage. I got my new motorcycle and my Ducati, and I want to get some good ride footage on there, try out my new equipment. We cut a quick video from a ride that we did a few days ago. The ride is a lot longer than this, but you could go ahead and you can
see some of it.
Oh yeah, well we'll watch.
We'll watch it. All right, so let's watch this ride, which I was on. But of course, being on 3, I'm always the sweeper. I'm always in the back. I'm the sweeper.
She makes sure everybody passes through the lights and everything else. And if you don't, you kind of help them out because she'll have her GPS going. She knows where to go. You can catch up to the group, things like that. Because anything can happen when you're doing a lot of riding with a bunch of people.
Exactly. Yep. So let's rock and roll and watch this.
All right. Come on, baby. All right, we're going on a group ride. We are currently leaving racetrack. And we're on our way to a place, I'm not quite sure the name of it. It was either Cactus Jack's or, excuse me, something like that. So let's get going. Pretty cool riding in a group. You gotta learn that when you're riding in a group, you gotta hold your line and you gotta stay close. You want to stay close to your group. The reason why is cars don't care. They'll wind up rolling right into your group, breaking your group up, and then you're all messed up because of that. So when you're on a ride with friends, you have to hold your line. Like right now, you see that I'm riding on the right side of the lane towards the split white. And that's so we can ride side by side. I think I hear my wife now. Now I hear my wife. Okay. Yes, I am. I'm making a video. Okay. Yep. So like I was saying, you always want to hold your line. Oh, nothing. I'm talking. When you're riding in a group, you always want to hold your line. The reason why is because if you have somebody next to you, they're trusting you to stay in one position so they can ride safely next to you. Now, any three-wheelers always go in the back because they want to have to take up both the outside and the inside portion of the lane. So when you're riding, you want to maintain a close distance safely to the person in front of you, watching what they're doing, staying in your lane. It can be difficult. This is not something for a brand new rider to do, especially if you are riding side by side with friends. Now, if you don't feel comfortable riding side by side, you can always stagger your position a little bit like I'm doing. That's John, Scotty, and Kim there. I mean, I know them. But right now, I'm just comfortable following behind everybody. Come up to a light. When you're in a group, you want to go through the light, even if it starts turning yellow. I know it sounds ridiculous, but to get separated from the group, you may not find your way. There we go. See yellow, boom. Stay in place. Stay behind the person in front of you. Keep your line. You want to stay in your lane without crossing the line. So if a car passes you, you're not so close, you clip a mirror. But you want to stay safely behind the person in front of you. And follow your line. There you go. Everybody on the same lane. Everybody riding in formation. Again, this is not something for a novice rider, but if you want to ride in a group, this is what you got to do. Like my buddy over here is crossing the line a little bit. You want to be careful with that, especially with his leg on the highway pegs. If another car decided to come by fast, they could clip him. So that's just something to be careful with when you're riding. Just be aware of it if you're in the other lane slightly. Like I am. Well, not in the lane, over a little bit anyway. And again, I keep my RPMs up a little bit, so I got more throttle control. So we got a little more speed, kick it a gear. There we go, nice leisurely turn. Rest of a nice ride. I don't know where the hell I am, and I like it. I am not 100% sure where I am. And that's pretty cool because then you just enjoy the ride. I don't care where you go, it's where you wind up. And that's always something that's cool about riding. I think my phone's too hot for music. Fix it. There we go. Got all my friends here. We're all stopped. This cool little greenhouse. That's really nice back here. Pirates Oasis. Okay, this is where we're going. Slow down, alligator crossing. Okay. We're here. It was a nice ride. That old car, 57 Thunderbird. 57 Thunderbird, baby. Okay. Well, how did you like that, guys?
What about that? That was just one day out of our 4 days of fantastic riding.
I just wanted to ride because we got a couple more coming your way. We're going through the footage right now.
We got so much GoPro footage.
Hours and hours
of footage.
And I can't keep talking.
John was the lucky one because he took both the GoPros because you see, one GoPro is his and one GoPro is mine.
On my bike.
But he got both of them on his bike.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
And he took them because since he was narrating, he got both GoPros, one on the helmet
I was more proud of him
and one on the bike. So we got you two different views going, if you notice.
And I'll tell you right now, it's really good to be able to. She was really good the way she cut that. That was really nice how we did that.
Thank you. Thank you.
And yes, Donald, I will get that bike lit one of these days. Right now, I kind of like it how it is, just kind of playing.
Naked Racer.
And you said Naked Racer and put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari.
Naked Racer, baby.
Yeah, I love that bike. That's my Ducati. Yeah, I have 3 bikes. I have 2 Harleys. I have a 2016 Ultra, 2010 CVO Softail. It's my show bike. And then I have that Ducati. And I just wanted one ever since I was a kid. And I like riding it. I just do. It's a different ride, and I can switch up depending on.
And you only live once, guys. I am a firm believer in that. I preach that every time I get the chance.
Safe, enjoy life, take care of yourself.
You can't take it with you. Plan, yes, plan for your retirement. Plan for your babies. Plan for your family. But you can't take it with you. So enjoy life.
That's why we love to do this. That's why we love to go out. It's just, I wouldn't say it's a wanderlust or anything like that, but it's just fun to be able to get out with friends, feel the wind in your face. And down here in Florida,
phenomenal. This weekend was amazing for us.
One of the best biking states in the U.S. I can ride year-round down here. I don't have to worry about anything.
We get to go everywhere we ride, all over. Where else do we get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, get on the road by 7 a.m. and we're gone out until 9, 10 o'clock at night, come back. I mean, it's great. And we've got maybe 300 miles beneath us
Oh,
per
yeah.
day,
Sure.
400 beneath
Oh,
us
we put
per
1,000
day.
miles on 4 days.
Yeah, we did great. We had so much fun.
because
Thank you.
You're welcome. It was
I
one of the
had a
rides
great
were under-
time.
It was one of the rides was under 200. One was well over. So we did about 1,000 miles. So I know I had let's see. Yeah, I did 1,000 miles because I started off at like 2,200. Now I'm like, or no, at 2,000, and now I'm up to almost 3,000 miles on my Ducati. So yeah, I'm breaking it in. I'm getting some seat time because I'm a firm believer that you need at least 3,000 miles of seat time on your bike before you're used to it.
Yeah,
I really do.
yeah.
All right. Well, that's
that's it, guys. We, like I said, can't take it with you. Enjoy life. You only live once.
And keep it
And
shiny
again,
side up and rubber side down.
this show we dedicated to you, David Hayes.
Thank you, David.
We
for
love
being
you,
there.
David. Thank you so much for all that you've done in teaching me
Yeah.
all the ways of this business. You stuck by my side
That's
for
ruthless.
many years.
That's kind of ruthless at times.
Yeah, it's been a hard business.
Yep,
And
no.
I thank you for
Thank
everything,
you, Dave,
David.
for everything you've done
Please
for us.
continue to watch over us, buddy.
Please, Dave. All right, on that note, we're going to tell you to keep it shiny side up.
Rubber side down.
And we love you, brothers, especially you, Dave, up there. Watch over us.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Deuces.
Deuces.